Hi, today I'm going to walk you through Messari's new Fundraising Overview and Intelligence pages. On our Overview page, you can see our Key Metrics module, which highlights for the past month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year, the total capital raised across fundraising rounds, the number of fundraising rounds that took place in that time period, the average deal size of those rounds, the number of M&A deals that occurred in that time period, the number of active investors who participated, and the most active sector defined by the sector that received the most amount of funding in that time period. We have our fundraising trends module, which gives you a chart per month of the capital raised across fundraising rounds. From here, you can navigate different timeframes from 6 months, a year, 3 years, or all time, which gives you a quick insight into the volume of fundraising relative to previous years and months in crypto. We have our recent trends module, which is powered by a Copilot engine and gives you an overview of the fundraising trends. As you can see in the summary here, it'll benchmark August to previous months and quarters and will touch on the relevant trends in sector funding. We have our top rounds module, which gives you the largest fundraising rounds in the past 30 days. Interacting with this module will take you to our Rounds Explorer. Our Rounds Explorer has our full list of over 18,000 fundraising rounds, which you can access there. We also similarly have our Top Investors module, which shows the most active investors over the past 3 months. And interacting with this module will take you to our Investor Explorer, which has over 16,000 investors. Additionally, we have our weekly roundup and quarterly roundup, which are written by our research analysts and give you the weekly trends in fundraising. And the quarterly roundup gives you the quarterly report on all of the relevant metrics, trends, interesting deals that have occurred, and curated by our research team. On our intelligence page, we have our fundraising by sector and fundraising by ecosystem charts. These charts look at our fundraising data and classify them by our sector taxonomy. So you can see here for a given month, AI had $107 million in funding, blockchain services had 20, and from this chart you can hide specific sectors if you're interested in filtering down that list. And similarly on the ecosystem page, these are fundraising rounds classified by entities, whether there is a primary ecosystem association. Similarly, you can filter down or hide specific ecosystems from this list. We have our most active investors, expansion of our existing overview module. And from here, you can look at the most active investors, and then you can further filter down by the actual sectors of which the funded entity is associated with. So you can see here, Delphi Labs in the past 3 months is the most active investor in AI with 7 investments. From here, you can also change the time frame. If you look at 6 months, you can see YZI Labs was the most active investor over the past 6 months in AI. Our On the Investor Radar module highlights the most mentioned assets by VCs and angel investors on Twitter. So we have the total number of mentions and the unique number of investors who are speaking about an asset. So from here, you can quickly understand what are the most talked about assets by VCs and angel investors. And you can also see what assets are increasing or decreasing by the number of investors talking about them or the total mentions. We then have our Investor Mindshare module, which ranks VCs and angel investors by their mindshare on X for the top 50 people in our database. From here, you can also you can change your time frame from 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. And then the last module we have is the Investor Conversations, which is a curated feed of VCs and angel investors on X, which can function as a pseudo Twitter list to give you quick insights into what VCs and angel investors are talking about on Twitter.